What up,
Today, Miss
guys?
McLaughlin is getting married.
Oh,
She taught Rachel and myself choir in junior high. I never liked her too much. She always got mad at me for singing off key, so I'm not here to celebrate. I just showed up to see what kind of a fool would marry someone like her.
damn.
It's been ages since I've seen her. Not since choir camp the summer after 10th grade.
I'll bet you $10 she's gonna break tradition and sing at her own wedding. Oh, and Rach, you know who I haven't seen here yet? That friend of yours, Jimmy. Isn't he the one she used to freak out at because he kept singing
I'm
the
guessing
wrong
this is
verse all the
canon.
time?
No, it was the wrong key. He can read. He's just not a very good singer.
So is that why you brought the homeless kid? Because Jimmy
Wow.
was,
Look at his
I
face.
wanted a date who could sing.
Well, excuse me for being
That's
tone
cute.
deaf. Ugh, that woman picked on me for 3 years trying to train my ears.
Did he whip him? I mean, did she whip him? If you guys want to know when I'm gonna upload, follow my
Rachel?
Twitter.
And
I'ma-
Serena?
I'ma put in my description.
Hasn't it?
You don't have to follow, but just in case you want to know
Keep your
when,
jaws
like,
up
exactly
now.
I'm gonna
oh my
upload.
god, you look
McLaughlin,
so
you
much
look
better than I thought you were gonna.
Wow, she really does look good.
Well, it's too
Damn.
bad Jimmy couldn't make it. I wanted to show that sassy boy what an elegant lady I actually am.
The person inside hasn't changed one bit.
So, do you have a name, little one?
Yeah, my name's Conan.
Wait, let
Oh,
me get
it's,
this thing in
look at that
focus.
video camera.
I'm taping this whole day so I can always
Throwback.
remember it.
So you better make your wedding kiss a really good one.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
With tongue,
All
extra
right, hun,
tongue.
I got just what you
She
asked
did it.
for. Your favorite lemon punch.
With the accent, she did it. I
I
don't know
almost
what she
forgot
did.
her little vice, that canned lemon kitty punch. She was always sneaking them into class.
Hey,
I love
be careful. If
Coca-Cola,
you're drinking
bro.
like that, you'll ruin your lipstick job.
What?
Here.
Thank you, Celia.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna die.
So, have you forgiven me? You know, about Tony.
Oh, Catherine, let it go.
Did she spank her
Like at
ass?
your reception, I'm gonna dish to everyone about how you stole my boyfriend 6 years ago and married him today.
Are you?
Oh my gosh, she did it.
You're like a sister to me, Catherine. See you in the chapel.
The teacher
I
killed.
never know when she's serious.
So the
So who
teacher's
was
gonna
that
be
woman
dead,
anyway?
and
One
I'm
of
and I'm
my
calling
best
it
friends from college.
the
Oh,
straw.
There's another one in here.
I don't
Would
know why I
either
was
one of you
doing
like
this.
one?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah. Oh no, she's gonna. Oh, the girl's gonna die too.
Hey, who are you and what do you want?
Hello, there's like a wedding going on here, you giant freak.
I thought that voice sounded familiar.
Inspector McGuire.
Imagine
what
that's
are
the
you
dad.
doing Here?
Now, Rachel, what kind of inspector would I be to miss the wedding of my commander's daughter?
Commander?
Yeah,
Yes, that
I
freak,
called
as you
it.
put it, is the commanding officer of the Metro Police Department.
That's
He's
messed
also
up.
My father.
That guy's your dad?
You can go, man. I'll see you in the chapel.
You shouldn't be like saying stuff
We're
like
so
that
sorry, sir.
for someone's
Don't apologize,
appearance.
girls. He knows good and well that he's got a scary face. He's used to it.
I just stopped by to make sure you knew what you were getting yourself into. It's not too late to walk away from this wedding if you've got cold feet.
He did
Say
it.
that at a time like this.
Fine.
When are you going to learn that I'm not a child any longer?
You are still a child.
In
See?
my eyes.
No one over the age of 13 drinks this sweet stuff.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
If my daughter were standing in front of me in her wedding dress, I'd think of something better to say.
He's blushed. He's embarrassed.
You look beautiful, Catherine. You remind me so much of your mother.
That's my pop, always full of good cheer.
Bruh. Something it's gonna have to do with
Oh, are you
that
just the
straw
sweetest?
and that drink.
Thank you, Johnny. They're so beautiful.
So who's this guy? That's Johnny Yamina. He was a year ahead of us, total band nerd. Nice
What the
bangs.
fuck? I don't like his face.
The smell of this lemon punch always reminds me of high school.
It's my favorite.
It's a bittersweet day for me, Miss McLaughlin. While I am happy you found love, I thought that I was the one man to make you happy.
You're very flattering.
I wish you the best. Ciao.
Okay, so many culprits.
What
Nothing has
a
happened yet,
jerk.
but
Oh no, the battery's dying. I bet my father forgot to charge it.
Loser.
bro.
Didn't I see one of those electronic stores on the way here?
Yeah, like 10 of them.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, right, like you can even go shopping without me.
Why do they run like that?
Why she
This.
trusts her father to do anything responsible, I have no idea.
The video camera.
I knew it. You look just like this kid I used to teach named Jimmy Kudo.
The video
But
camera's gonna
you're
catch
much
something.
cuter.
Ah.
You have the most pinchable cheeks I've ever seen.
Don't touch the face.
You know, my student Jimmy always reminded me of the first time I ever knew I was in love.
What?
The boy lived up the block from me, and his family owned the neighborhood candy shop. He always stood up for me whenever I was being picked on by bullies.
Wow, he
And
kinda
when it
looks
was
like
all
him.
over, he knew just what to get me. He'd sneak me some lemon punch from his parents' store. I've had a taste for this stuff since then. Every time I drink this, it reminds me of the strength of that little boy. And somehow it gives me the strength to do the hard stuff.
I reminded her of her first love. Okay, now I feel bad.
What happened to the kid after the two of you grew up?
He
Are
probably
you still
died.
close to him?
Well, I only knew him for a year, then he moved
Oh.
suddenly. But that's not quite the end of the story, Conan.
Uh-huh. Go on. Wait, that's him?
What are you doing?
Jeez, Catherine, you look great.
That's cute,
Remember
though.
what I said stays between you and me.
You know this stuff is terrible for you. It'll rot your teeth.
Huh?
Hey, your dad like way owns the Suji Auto Corporation.
Yeah, I'm Tony Suji, the groom. Have we met?
You mean you've seen him before?
Bro, I'm
Serena?
sad
My
if,
dad's
like,
lame business
one of them
parties.
dies.
Everyone was saying how Tony is totally flaky and irresponsible, and he's gonna ruin his parents' company.
Okay, they're both dying. It's on the. Oh man, I don't know what's going on, bro.
You're supposed to do that after we get married.
Well,
She's a horn
looks like
dog.
he makes her happy. So what does it matter?
Okay, people, that's 5 minutes to the ceremony.
Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead of me, sweetheart. I'll only be a minute.
But,
Well, you do want me to look my best, don't you?
yeah, sure.
I was like,
You're not supposed.
"Boom."
Aren't you not supposed to see your wife in the
Hey,
wedding
Tony,
dress
how you
before
feeling on
the
your big
thing?
day? Let
He
me
did it.
tell you, it doesn't get any better.
She's gonna die. I knew it. No.
Was I the only one that heard that?
And
No,
the
something
video,
fell down. Let's go. Hello?
the video
Are you
camera's gonna
okay?
help.
Go in.
Oh no way! She actually died.
Based on the injuries and evidence, I'd say someone dosed her with caustic soda.
So it was her favorite drink that was tainted.
Dude,
Excuse me, sir, but what is that white thing in the drink?
I hope she didn't die.
Look at
That's
this.
it's crack.
Excuse me, sir. I found a capsule in...
Let me see.
Dude, don't tell me she died, please.
It would seem to me that our culprit put the poison in the capsule, then dropped it into Catherine's lemon punch.
It was the bitch with the weird
capsule could
accent.
take up to 30 minutes to dissolve, which makes the time of delivery difficult to place. All right. The 6 of you were in and out of the victim's room before she collapsed, which means that any one of you had ample opportunity to poison her drink.
You're actually considering me as a suspect?
Of course I am. I wouldn't exclude anyone as a suspect, even if he is the groom. I want lab results on that capsule ASAP.
Inspector?
The girl
Wouldn't
or
he be
that
one of the
weird dude
suspects? He went in and out of the room at the same time as all the other people.
with the glasses?
Very good. But I doubt my commander would hurt his daughter.
The boy is right. You have to consider me a suspect as well.
For sure he didn't do. I could bet my nuts.
Did I mention to you that I videotaped the whole incident?
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
That's right. I told her to leave it running when we left, just in case, you know. Totally my idea.
You're
Totally
saying
my
that we
idea.
actually have a videotape here that could have the crime being committed on it?
Would you hold on to these for a minute, dear? Here.
It was that bitch.
No one over the age of 13 drinks this sweet stuff.
I thought that I was the one man.
Or this one. I'm
You know this stuff is terrible for you. It'll rot your teeth.
It
I'm
doesn't look like the actual
calling-
crime made it on camera.
But by watching this, the one thing we can see is that nearly everybody came in contact with that can of punch.
the guy
Which
and
doesn't
the
change
girl
the
have
fact that
good
every
reasons.
person in this room is a suspect.
How many times are they gonna watch that tape?
I wonder if Miss McLaughlin has come out of surgery yet.
Dude, I
What
hope
kind
she's
of
good,
deranged
bro.
loser would go and poison someone's lemon punch?
Exactly.
Her lemon punch. Whenever she drank that stuff, it reminded me of this girl I knew when I was young. I'd give her a can of it and her face would light up.
That's her.
She drank it like there was no tomorrow. I miss
That's
her
cute.
so much and I never even knew her name.
Hold on a second.
Okay, it's that bitch. It's that bitch.
Inspector, the results from the lab have come in. What they discovered about the capsule is that it took 15 to 16 minutes for it to dissolve in the drink, not the 30 minutes you originally thought.
Is that so? If the
And the
poison
guy.
was put in 15 minutes before Catherine collapsed and the 911 call came in at 1:46 p.m., then we can assume that the capsule was placed in the drink sometime around 1:30 p.m.
It was both of
Now,
them.
if we could figure out who was in the room with her at 1:30.
Wait a second. 1:30 is about the time that Miss McLaughlin's scary dad left the room.
Well, if that's the case, then the groom and I are both cleared. We saw her well after that. Now, if you don't mind, I have a friend to visit in the hospital.
Kurama.
There's something else
From
about
Yu
the can that you
Hakusho.
haven't heard yet. We couldn't find the commander's fingerprints on it anywhere.
What?
What kind of police work are you shoving up on us? Just
So
take a
someone.
look. I'm on
Yeah.
video holding the can.
Who in the print lab checked that can?
So they switched it on the next
That's weird.
after.
Oh no, the battery's dying. I bet my father forgot to charge it.
Loser.
Bitch,
Serena
what?
had another can of punch, but where did she put it? That's right, she left empty-handed. So where's the other can? No way. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's the other can.
Ugh. Sir, were the commander's fingerprints the only ones you didn't find?
No. We also didn't find any from Mr. Yamina over there.
I knew it. But then how did the culprit?
This was a good
I
one.
got it. The capsule can't be the evidence. How could I have missed it?
Inspector, I found this in the hallway trash can. We think it's a desiccant.
The hell's
Desiccant,
that?
huh? Could be any number of substances that absorb moisture.
The caustic soda.
This glass bottle might be what our suspect kept his or her poison in.
Of course. When the soda is exposed, it absorbs moisture, transforming the soda into its lethal liquid form.
Send it to the lab. Check it for prints.
There's only one person who could have the opportunity and the motive. And that person's number is up.
Yeah. The guy with the glasses.
Inspector, would it be alright if Serena and I went to visit Miss McLaughlin in the hospital?
But that
Not just
girl
yet,
though,
ladies. We have
I
a
feel
few
like it
more
could be the
questions to
girl.
answer.
Since Richard isn't here, I guess we'll make her say something nice for a change.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Now to adjust the bow tie to Serena's vocal range.
Serena, are you okay?
I think I just figured something out. I know the name of the person that poisoned my beloved teacher's lemon punch.
That's a pretty bold assumption, little lady.
Before you judge a book by its cover, you said that the culprit put the poison in the punch 15 minutes before Miss McLaughlin drank it, am I correct?
Yeah, running off the knowledge that it takes about that long for the capsule to dissolve, you'd be right.
But that knowledge is based on the assumption that the poison was actually inside of the capsule. The only thing we can know without a doubt is that the capsule was found in the poisoned punch.
You're saying that the capsule was...
Yes, Inspector. The capsule could have been put in simply as a diversion. To make us think that the poison was placed in the punch 15 minutes earlier when it could have been at any other time.
The girl makes a good point. Which puts the both of you back in the running as suspects.
It's him,
correct?
I
Suppose
because
a smart investigator should look at all the theories.
when he put the
But
bow,
still, it's possible
he
the poison
put it in
was
there.
actually in the capsule.
I don't think so, because I have proof
Is
that
that
the
bitch?
capsule wasn't poisoned, and it's actually on Rachel's videotape.
Bitch, what?
Inspector, I want you to take a good look at that can of punch and tell me what you see.
What I see?
Loser.
Oh, that got me kind of dizzy. Oh, I see something white. Oh, never mind.
The labels are facing different directions.
Son of a
Rachel,
bitch.
do you
I
remember where
didn't
I
see
put
that.
my can of punch when we left to go get camera batteries?
Mm-hmm. We left in such a hurry, all you had time to do was set it on the table. Then that means the can of punch on the video is yours.
That's right. She accidentally picked up my can, which was sitting right in front of hers.
So the
This explains why neither the commander's nor Johnny and Mina's fingerprints were found on the can. They did touch the can from which she was drinking, but that didn't end up being the drink that poisoned her. The poison was placed in my can, which you picked up to drink from by mistake.
Yeah.
I bet my fingerprints were all over it.
I believe the young lady has a point.
And if she does?
That means that my daughter had to be poisoned sometime between picking up Serena's drink and when she collapsed, seeing as Serena never fell ill in the least.
That's right, which leaves only 4 possible suspects. We've got Conan, Tony the groom, and of course Rachel and myself.
Wait, really?
We returned from the store to find Tony holding the can of punch. We were there only seconds before Miss McLaughlin snatched it out of his hand. We never got near it.
You telling me it was Tony? No!
That leaves only you.
You forgot one other person.
Wait, what?
And that's Miss McLaughlin herself.
No.
Wait, what?
Suicide.
If she wanted to commit suicide by poisoning, she must have put it in her punch right before collapsing. But she would have needed a container of some kind to keep the poison in.
Like, say, maybe an airtight bottle and a desiccant.
Yes,
I'm not even gonna
caustic
try to
soda
figure this
is
shit
a
out.
dangerous substance. If left in the open, it liquefies quickly. And since Miss McLaughlin was always in this room, she would have needed to keep the soda in some kind of container, like you just said, Inspector.
But the bottle was found in the hallway trash.
Which indicates someone other than our victim. So perhaps our culprit came into the room with the caustic soda bottled and in hand. After dropping the dose into the lemon punch, he made his way out the door, dropping the now useless bottle in the trash.
What was Tony sweating though?
Our only possible suspect.
Oh my god, he
How
did
could you
it!
do something like this?
Ah, you rotten
Wow.
How could you do that to my daughter?
He didn't want to marry her?
You finally know how it feels, huh, Commander? It was 20 years ago. You were chasing down some criminal when your suspect's car hit my mother as we were trying to cross the intersection.
Bitch.
She was on the ground, unconscious, but alive.
Wow.
If you would have taken her to the hospital, she might have had a chance.
Back off, kid. It's a police
But
matter.
you did nothing. My mother died on the cold
Damn.
concrete of that street 15 minutes later. From that day, I've never forgotten that cruel face of yours. Those unflinching, unfeeling eyes that killed my mother.
Is the kid telling the truth?
Yes.
You know what?
That Tony is right about this.
Fuck you, bro.
Except for Mom
Ugly.
was lying on the other side of the car where I couldn't see her. I just thought there was a kid in the line of fire.
Right. My mother was the only real family I ever knew in this life. After that, I got lucky and was adopted by the Sujis, who couldn't have kids of their own. So I grew up forgetting. But then that fateful day at college, Celia introduced me to her friend. When I learned it was your daughter, revenge began to stir inside me with ferocity
Damn.
greater than ever before.
But she doesn't
why,
deserve
Catherine?
that.
Why not take out your revenge on the person who killed your
Because
mother?
he wants to take
Because if
someone's
you
loved
die,
one.
You'd never know the pain of
Yeah.
losing the person closest to you, of losing
Makes
someone
sense.
you love so much. Damn. Catherine was nothing but a fool anyway. She never thought for a second that I was using her to get to you. She was too blinded by thoughts of my family's fortune.
Oh, god
And
damn.
you were too blinded by your childish thoughts of revenge.
Really?
Yes,
Someone tell
because
him.
she knew everything. She knew about your mother's death and she knew about your adoption.
You're a liar. She wouldn't marry me if she knew that I lied to her so much.
After seeing her with that lemon drink so often it never hit you, you're the man she's been dreaming about for the last 20 years. You're Catherine's first love.
Dude, himself.
She insisted
Everyone's
that you
face.
looked like the kid from her past, so we checked it out. We found out she was right, and even after accepting your proposal, she was trying to find a way to gain your forgiveness. She felt so bad for her snooping. Then you try and kill her.
Miss McLaughlin knew everything right from the beginning.
Oh, that's why she made that
She
face.
knew I'd lied to her, but she loved me so much anyway.
Oh no.
What a sad man.
What a sad
Commander,
bitch.
we just got a report from the emergency room. The
What?
surgery
No.
was a success.
Oh, okay.
Your daughter's gonna be just fine.
Phew.
Oh.
What the fuck? Yo, this is weird. Attempted murder. Damn. That was a good one. That was a good one. Let's see if there's a ending credit. Damn, brother.
About 2 months later, Miss McLaughlin was released from the hospital.
My dad was telling me that Tony got a pretty light sentence for what he did to you.
Really?
Are you okay with that?
The reason he got a light sentence is because I didn't press charges. I couldn't hate him for acting out of an undying love for his mother.
You pressed charges.
Maybe one day we can both forgive each other.
Cheer up, Miss McLaughlin. Come on, do you want a soft drink?
Yeah, my dad gives me a lot of money.
That sounds good.
My dad gave me a lot.
Now, let's see.
What's wrong? I think she's gonna cry. I think she's sad.
I haven't had one of these in months.
This'll always remind me never to get married.
I'm sure you'll find the right guy someday, Miss McLaughlin.
Jimmy.
And she did find the right guy.
Really?
3 years later. Naturally, the groom was the only man she ever loved. The same kid she loved 20 years ago. The same man she almost married once already.
What? That's crazy. She still married him after he tried to kill her. Wow. That's crazy. Hey, man, yo. I mean, damn. I mean, yo, come on. With us, they loved each other from when we were kids, bro. And then he didn't realize, damn. But still, he deserves worse. What the hell? And when she said you can't press, she decided not to press charges. It wouldn't matter. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't matter because he still tried to kill her. So it doesn't matter. Like, you know, he'll still get like a hard sentence and stuff. So I don't know. That's weird. Okay, but anyways, that was a really good episode. I really enjoyed that one. That was really good. Like, dang, I was not expecting the groom, bro. That's good. Yo, that's crazy. Damn, but you know what? There was little clues that you should know it, you know? No, actually maybe not. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Remember, if you want, follow my Twitter. There I'll show you like exactly when I'm upload, because you know with the export it takes forever, or when I'm gonna start doing recording or stuff like that. If you want to, it's okay if you don't. But yeah, so I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Y'all the best.